birthday, please be nice. My entire life, I have been extraordinarily terrified of blind people. I don't mean to be rude, but it's just something that was in my nature. When I was a teenager, I kind of grew up watching my grandma go blind from diabetes, and you know, who hasn't seen that? But it went way further back than that, from before I even learned about Helen Keller. I would walk around my house like feeling shit, like, okay, this is my room, this is the TV room, we're crossing here, here's the hutch, here's the candy dish, just in case I went blind. And this was like 5 years old, you know, it's not normal. So I wound up going to school in Boston, and it's like the capital of fucking blindness up there. It really is. I mean, they were everywhere. And I have the utmost respect and admiration for blind people, which only fuels my fear more. So it turns out that the Perkins School for the Blind, where Helen Keller went, is 10 minutes from Boston. So I was going to have to get the hell over it. So anyway, the years go by, I'm dealing with it fine. And it is my senior year of college, it's the year 2000, and I'm with my friend Adrian. We're getting ready to go out goth and industrial dancing tonight. And we decided, hey, you know, I'm like, you've never been high before. You really should probably smoke pot before we go out today. So she got high, like really high, for the first time, and we wound up at Kentucky Fried Chicken, don't judge, and we get online, and there's a guy, and he's rocking back and forth, like totally violently like this, and he has a green shirt and purple shorts right underneath his tits, and I'm freaking out, and I'm like, oh my god, there's no way Adrian can see this, because that's it, she'll lose her shit. This is her first time getting high, I want it to be awesome. So I said, hey Adrian, why don't you go get a seat, I'll order for us. So now I glance at the guy, and he has like a huge forehead. His eyes are like fetal alcohol syndrome together, God forgive me. And he's rocking back and forth, like violently. And I see the cane with the red tip. He is blind, and he's mentally disabled, and I'm totally fucked. So he goes to order, and he sounds like an anchor man. He sounds like a relaxation tape. He's like, I'll have a 2 peas and a biscuit. And he goes over, and he leaves, and I order. And there he is sitting right next to Adrian. So, you know, what were we going to do now? I sat across from her, so I did not have to look at him, and I let her suffer through that one by herself. And then he needed to call for a ride home. They had public transport for the disabled in Boston, and no one was helping this man find a payphone. This is before cell phones. So I was very indignant at how the staff was just ignoring him, and I said, excuse me, hi, my name is Kelly. I just got a cell phone. Can I call for you? And he said, that would be nice, Kelly. My name is Gordon. So we waited with him, and he recited facts about Austin, the town we were in, that Redbone's Barbecue used to be a bank, and WBCN was the home of rock and roll, and we would let him go. So 2 weeks later, I'm stoned at the bus stop, and there comes Gordon, walking off the bus, green shirt, purple shorts up to here, and he's heading right towards me. And normally in that situation, I would like run and hide so I don't have to talk to you or anybody that I don't want to talk to. But I'm like, that's kind of fucked up. This dude's blind. He can't see me anyway. Like, I have to say hi to him. So he comes over, and he's heading right towards my bench. And I'm like, hey, Gordon, it's Kelly from KFC. And then he's like, oh, I remember you. So he just goes and grabs my face. I mean, in my mouth, in my eyes. I'm like, oh my god, aren't they supposed to ask before they do this to you? Like, you know, that's gross. I mean, not because he's blind. I just don't know where his hands been. Look at where his pants are up. I don't know. You know, I'm freaking out. So then I went home and cried and smoked a bowl. And then 2 weeks later, I'm not kidding, I'm on the subway, what they call the T in Boston, and I just went shopping and I bought a shitload of stuff, and it's rush hour, and there's all these business people, and I'm really annoyed. And open the doors of Park Street, there's Gordon, I swear to God. So, you have to walk up the steps on the subway in Boston, and none of these people were moving. Nobody can fucking move away from the door, like they might not be able to get out. So I made a huge scene about how rude they were for not letting him on. And I'm like, hey Gordon, it's Kelly from KFC. And he said, hey, hello. And so I help him up to the stairs, and I take him to his seat. And we're talking, and I'm holding onto the pole, and I'm holding onto another pole here. And all of a sudden, he grabs my arm like this, and it feels kind of scary. And all the people who I was giving dirty looks to are now looking at me. And he's like, you're so beautiful. And now I'm fucking mortified that I have to have a blind guy calling me beautiful on the train. So the next thing you know, I'm like freaking out. He just bends down, licks my arm, licks my fucking arm like he's feeling an envelope.
No way.
I got off at the next stop, I said my goodbyes, and I never saw Gordon again. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, another